have different tables, right, in which even these things are different. So let's make it another way, maybe nicely, so you'll understand. Really good. So I have this. First name is maybe the product name, P name. Second column is product ID, and third column will be maybe the sales, and fourth column will be the quantity. So this is what this comes in my first table. Okay. In my second table, maybe I have order ID and order order name, or maybe the customer name. Order ID should be like, or maybe order name. Yeah, it will go. Order name, or maybe the customer ID, let's say, or maybe the product ID PID. Okay, or maybe the sales, and did they got any discount on that purchase, on their purchase or not. So I have these options. Okay, so these are my columns. What these are my table. So what do you know? How can I join these two tables together? So we need to have something common in between them, right? So we have product ID common. So always remember, we join table when we have one common column in it. If we have common column, so using product ID, I can join this two table. Correct. So now it will look like P name, PID, sales, quantity, OID, O name, sales, and discount. Okay, getting it? So for join, if you wanted to join these two tables together, we need to have something common in between it. So here in these two tables, which column is common? PID. So using PID, we can join our tables, correct? So this is like what we are doing. We are joining it row wise. Okay. So again, so these are the joins. Okay, let me just give you some glimpse how join work. Okay, I'm using this thing. Okay, these are my table. Okay.
Yes.
So these are like table number one, the first circle. This one is table number one. This one is my table number two. And whatever common in between this area is nothing, maybe PID. If we just need this common thing, if we just need this common, whatever common in between T1 and T2, it is nothing but inner join. If you just need common between two tables, that is what inner join. So inner join is clear now. What is inner join
Yes.
happening? Okay, so let's talk about another join now. Now, what is left join? Left means what? This side, correct? So the whole, this table, the T1 table, plus whatever common in between them. Now this became what? My left join. Okay, now let's talk about right join. Okay, so what do you think? What is the right join? The content of right table, which is uncommon, and also the content of left join, which are common. So the common part plus uncommon of right side is nothing but right join. Okay, what about the next join? So next join is nothing but, let's say, this is my circle here, or let's say, okay, one second. So these are two tables, T1 and T2. the whole, the uncommon part of T1 plus the uncommon part of T2 plus the inner part, whatever the common, it, this is nothing but full outer join. One of both the top table and uncommon from both the table combined together, like each and every data together, if we combine, if we merge, now that thing is nothing but what, full outer join. So these are my tables. So I'm just creating a random one somewhere here. Okay. So this is my table number 1 and this is my table number 2. Whatever common between two tables, we will have that also, and whatever uncommon between two tables, we'll have that also. The whole data is there. If we if you if you say full outer join, full data will combine together, not just the common part, but not just the left part, not just the right part, the whole data. Like if I apply full outer join here on this two table, the whole data, p name, pid, sales quantity, oid, o name, sales and discount will combine together. Say I have a 1 2 and 3 here, and I have a 1 2 and 3 here, and let's say I have maybe, so okay, I have 1 2 3 here and 1 2 3 here. If I say inner join, so only, or let's say I have another row is nothing but the fourth row. Okay, like this. Okay, the product number 4 is there also. So I have 4 rows in this table and 3 rows in this table. If I say inner join, so I'll get only data of those rows which are common, so which is nothing but 1 2 and 3. Getting it clear? Say I need to apply left join on it. If I apply left join, so I'll get only data of left table, the whole and sole data of left table, plus the common between both the tables. So whichever the common, it's nothing but 1 2 3, and whatever uncommon in left table, that will also happen, that will also will get it as in output. Okay, if I say right outer join, or maybe if I say just right join, so right join means what, whatever common in between these two tables, so I'll get data of pnum, sales and quantity, and 1 2 3 product, as well as I'll get the data of fourth column, fourth row as well, because which is extra, which is uncommon in what, right side of my table. So I'll get the data, and full outer means each and everything I'll get in my records. Okay, so it's quite confusing, correct? The full outer join, if you don't know the data, if you are a Tableau developer, so why we need to break your head learning joins? But it is necessary to learn it for our use only. But let's say if I am taking our store sales data only. Okay, so these are my superstore sales data, which we have been working since now the very first lecture. We have been working on same data only. Okay, so if I wanted to put maybe a join, so here this is order. Okay, so so what is the specialty of Tableau people? They want each and everything, whatever we wanted to learn, like whatever we wanted to do, they will like, just don't break your head learning the joins. Just to join these two tables. So how can I join? So I'll just wanted to drag it here, something like this. So can you see this dawdle? It automatically get picked, right? Now what we are doing, we are joining it. Now it's joined. If you click on it, basically it doesn't join. The thing we are doing here is not connecting or not merging together. This thing is called as what, we are creating relation between two tables. So what is the relationship between these two tables? So if you hover on this line, this dotted line, then you will see the relationship happen between orders and people, many to many relationship, and the common field between those these two tables are nothing but region. So region column is common. Because of region, this relationship happened. Okay, so we haven't used any join, we haven't even break our head. It's just like you need to just pick it up and drag here. If it is uncommon, if there is like uncommon between, like suppose this way, so I think in written and in people is common, then the relation is not happening between these two tables, between what, people and written. If you hover on it, so it's like there is no matching field. So that's why we cannot able to connect the people and returns together. So now what we are doing, we are not doing joins here. We are not using, did I ever, use something? Did I ever tell Tableau join this two table using left join, or join this two table using right join, or maybe full outer join? No, it's like whatever happening is like relationship. What relationship is happening now? It's like I don't want to do. So just I picked it up from here and just join using two orders, because they have something common. Which order ID is common between orders and returns, and region is common between orders
Region.
and people. So now the whole sheets are, connected with each other. It's not like, I mean, what I mean to say, the whole sheets are connecting with each other. It's not, we haven't merged it. Okay, it's like, if you see, we have three tables together: orders, people, and returns. All are separate. It's not combined table. We haven't have combined table because we haven't used the joins. Why? Because if you learn Tableau, like if you see many videos or whatever, maybe the dashboards previously, like 3 or 4 years before dashboard, you will see we need to tell the Tableau in which join we need to perform on which tables. But here, now what happened in updated version of Tableau, they have created this relationship. The new thing is coming up, relationship. So what is a relationship? Relationship is just another word of join. But in relationship, we don't need to specify which type of join the Tableau will decide. So we are not going to specify. The Tableau itself is going to specify which join we are going to use on it. Or relationship and join. When I have created relationship, then you will see only the single tables. It's connected. But when if I use join on it, then the whole table get connected. What do you understand what I mean to say? Look like what the layers. So what layers are happening here? So we are on first layer. Okay, we are on what first layer. It's also called as logical layer. So this is nothing but what logical layer. So currently we are able to see is nothing but logical layer. So in which what relationship are happening. That doesn't mean joins are not working. The Tableau is deciding the joins. We are not deciding it. Tableau is deciding. But what underneath this logical layer? So what is there underneath the logical layer? We have this physical layer. Physical layer, and their joins are happening. Getting it? Click on it. Maybe in any of this. Now you entered into logic physical layer. If you double click on here, now you entered what in this logical layer. Sorry, physical layer. I meant to say physical layer, but they haven't shown any this thing. If you look here, look, this is now what physical layer, and I am manually doing it. Now you see here join things is happening. So you're merging two together, two together. The default join is nothing but inner join. If I wanted to mention another join, I need to click on it and I need to mention left, right, or full outer. So for that purpose, you need to go to physical layer. So how can you go on physical layer? You have to click on any this thing. You have to click on any table you have decided. Just double click on it. You will go underneath physical layer. Okay. Okay, I hope this is clear, right? How to join the table. So we barely use this physical layer because relationship, the outer layer works completely fine for us. So what you need to do now, join happens. So we have this freedom to work on this three table together. So we can create dashboard together. So what else? The questions, like maybe the question number one will be like, okay, found the questions using this three tables together. Just get the question. Anything? Do you think? Maybe which manager is getting maximum revenue? Okay, we haven't used these people. The managers are in this people sheet. So we can connect this manager from people sheet with the order sheet, sales from order sheet, correct? So maybe which manager is giving me more sales or more revenue, which manager is generated more, which manager is generated maybe more generated maybe more revenue. Okay, so how can you find out the answers? You have to go to sheet number 1. So we form the relationship between like the three sheets are together now. I need to click on sheet number 1. Okay, now you can see. So I have a table. Look here. The orders fields are here. The people fields are here, and the return fields are here. So I have, options to select whichever table we have to use. Now the question is, which manager generated more revenue? So manager is in this people sheet. So I have this person is nothing but managers. So I have to choose this manager. Double click on it. So I'm choosing for managers, and which manager is generated more revenue. So I have to yeah, profit, or you can say more revenue will be profit. Yeah. So you have to click profit. So now this is happening. Like I can able to choose different sheets column, and I connect it with another sheet, and a lot of things are going on, and a lot of things are getting answered now. Okay, so I can see Alex is giving me more. From Alex, we are generating more revenue. Okay, now if I were to decide like to increment any manager's salary, or to promote them into some other higher position, now this is like beneficial for me to analyze the data, and maybe I can see Alex is doing great. Now I can promote Alex and increment his salary, getting